continue to submit your greetings and we'll be sure to read them throughout the show. Back to you, Sister Macy.
Welcome back to another episode of Explore Mountain States.
That's it for the weather
And
updates.
moving on to our district news update.
Only here
on INCRadio Mountain States.
Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to all of our listeners and viewers worldwide. Welcome to another Saturday here with us on INC Radio Mountain States. I'm your host for today, Sister Nikki Payumo, broadcasting live here in Henderson, Nevada. Again, happy Saturday. Today is March 9th here in the United States, and of course, March 10th there in the Philippines. We also want to acknowledge all of those who are watching us worldwide, especially there in the Philippines. It's in the morning time there. So, magandang umaga po sa inyong lahat. Kasama nyo na naman po ang INC Radio Mountain States sa inyong almusal ngayong umaga. And of course, here in the Nevada region, it is getting warmer, a little bit warmer outside. So the weather is getting a little better right here. We'll check in a little bit more with our crew members wherever they're at later on. But just to have them say a quick hi to each and every one of us right here. First of all, we have Brother Ron as well joining here. We have a Sister Roxanne. We also have a Sister Princess joining us in the background. So everyone who is on the Hangouts for our crew members joining us, go ahead and say your quick hellos.
Hello.
Ate Roxanne?
Hello. Just a quick
All
hello.
right. Thank you. Hello, everyone. Again, that is our crew for today. And going back to our broadcast for today, if you have not seen our promo videos, we are actually going to be talking about boosting your productivity. So the past couple weeks, we kind of slowly got ready into talking about this topic because a few weeks ago, we did talk about balancing our priorities. And then last week, we talked about thinking of happy thoughts. And I think now that we've already learned how to balance our priorities and also think of happy thoughts, we're finally ready to be able to help and improve in boosting our productivity. And again, of course, we cannot forget to invite you to also don't forget to subscribe, like, and share our YouTube channel. Again, that is DZEM INC Radio DZEM 954 again. Also, don't forget to join us in the live comments. If you're joining us on YouTube, don't forget to comment down in the comment section with your hashtag local congregation because we are still watching all of your comments and would love to see all of your shout outs and greetings and of course engage with us with our topic discussion for today. With that said, I know you are all waiting for this all week for our supporters right there on INC Radio. So without further ado, Quick Tech, let's go ahead and show them who are our hashtag challenge winners for this week. All right, top 5 most active for this week. At number 5, we have Salt Lake City, Utah. Number 4, we have South Las Vegas. Number 3, we have Henderson, Nevada. Number 2, Denver, Colorado. And still on the top spot for our hashtag challenge winners, we have West Las Vegas, of course. Who can beat them or if they are going to stay on the top? Actually, they've been on top since last year, if I'm not mistaken. So again, congratulations to all of our winners, top 5, and of course to South Las Vegas for always showing up there in the comment section. Again, thank you so much. We appreciate and love seeing you guys there. Hopefully, you can join us too on air here on INC Radio. But of course, for today's broadcast, we also have a very special guest that we've invited so we can hear your thoughts and also share your experiences together with all of our crew members and of course all of our live viewers there in the comment section. Please do engage with us with our topic discussion for today. But again, we have our very special guest coming from the local congregation of Las Vegas. We have Sister Ali. Hello, Sister Ali. How are you doing today?
Hello, how's everybody doing?
Hello, all right, Sister Ali. If you could just share a little bit more about you, but we already know you're from Las Vegas, so if you can share what duties you hold and anything you can share with us that you do outside of church and your hobbies and interests.
Thank you, Sister Nikki. I am currently a choir member in the locale Las Vegas. I hold a bookload office. I am bookload, and I am part of the education part of the committee. And also, I do my best to support my husband, Brother Angel, who is a deacon in our locale, and I am his assistant. So, unofficial assistant when it comes to seeing his brethren. Everything else, I am a mommy of one beautiful daughter named Ara, and that is it for me.
All right. Thank you so much, Sister Ali. And of course, again, that is a power duo right there, in supporting your husband right there. And of course, perfect, performing your duties together. But of course, let's go ahead and dive into our topic discussion. Again, the live chat, feel free to join us with our topic discussion and put in your comments, and we'll try our best to read them real time so you feel included in our discussion as well. So, Sister Ali, our topic today again is boosting your productivity. So, my first question for you: What does it for you? What does it mean to be productive? How does a productive day look for you?
You know, a productive day could be anything from chores, cleaning, cooking, doing laundry, to if you want to do your hobby, reading or painting, or just simply spending time with your family. That's being productive. Anything that keeps your mind going, that keeps your mm, physical body going is being productive. It could be going together as a hike or just going together in a grocery store.
Yeah.
That's being productive.
Exactly. I completely agree. Just today, we've been productive. Our local congregation today had our Kadiwa meeting, so we were able to attend that this morning and general cleaning. So I actually feel pretty good about myself. And right now, we're all actually being productive right here, being able to join and of course share our thoughts right here. Of course, we also want to acknowledge some of our crew members here. We also would love to hear your thoughts. For you, Sister Marie, how does a productive day look for you?
Yeah, no, I agree. Hello everyone.
Oh
I
yeah.
agree with just showed up, you know. But yes, I agree with Sister Ali. It can be anything. It can be like you're doing chores. You can even be doing hobbies. So for me, a productive day is something that you felt um, proud of, and like you felt like you didn't waste your time. So it can, even if you just want to relax, like let's say maybe you've had a really long week, but on that day you just wanted to relax to kind of like energize yourself, recuperate. Then I would say that's so productive. So yeah, anything that I feel like whatever was on my task, even if that's just hobby or like taking care of myself, that is still, I would still consider that as a productive day.
Yeah, I agree. I something that you said really caught my attention. Even just like getting some rest or relaxing, for me, I would definitely consider that too as a productive day. Our bodies need to kind of regain its energy as well. um but yeah, we also have here Ate Roxanne. Hi, Ate Roxanne, how are you today? I think you're muted out there. All right, while Sister Roxanne is getting ready, yes, definitely. A lot of things you can take a look at it in different perspectives. It can be as simple as like, grocery shopping, relaxing, just taking that time to be able to feel accomplished basically in yourselves. I'm going to take a peek right here in our comment section if anyone shared their thoughts. We have here actually Sister Lisa Docena. She said, I think being productive is different for everyone. I think if you're doing something that matters to you instead of numbing out with games, TV, etc., then you can be proud. Hashtag Tempe, hashtag MTS Rock Solid. I definitely agree. Like what I said, it's different for all of us, but it's up to us too. How are we going to be able to actually make use of our time to be productive? Which we'll move on to our second question. Why do you think, if we're not being productive, what do you think is like the main or common reason why we're having a hard time or struggling to be productive in our lives? So we'll go ahead and ask first Sister Ali. What do you think, po ate?
Well, to be honest with you, it could be a numerous things. Though we like to be productive and like to complete our task and our um, responsibilities, that's also another way that can be challenging, that we need to, maybe we have a list of 1 2 3 and we cannot get to our list 1 2 3 because we're doing A, B, and C. So as
Mm-hmm.
what Sister Lisa had mentioned, every productivity is different, and I think the challenge is within us, to be honest,
Mm-hmm.
because if we're just too tired, if we don't have enough rest, or we don't have enough time in the day, that can be challenging, and we can't meet that goal, our end goal, to meet that challenge and productivity for ourselves.
Yes, I agree. You know, definitely time plays a big role with that. With that said, you know, time management is also very important when it comes to
Absolutely.
our productivity and also priorities. Like what we've talked about the past couple of weeks, you know, it's important that we're kind of able to, like, you know, narrow it down, like which ones should we do first, to be able to be productive during the day. How about you, Ate Roxanne? We'll go back to you. I hope you're doing okay right there. We want to hear your thoughts in this as well. Hi, Ate Roxanne. How are you?
Ate Nikki, sorry. Can you hear me clearly, Ate?
Yes, we can hear you. So
Yeah, okay.
clear.
So,
So our
yes.
question for you, Ate Roxanne, Sister Ali already shared for her, like, you know, what are the some of the challenges, common reasons why it's gonna be challenging for someone to be productive. How about you for yourself? What are the common reasons or the things that you commonly notice for yourself that hinders you on being productive?
Actually, Ate, it's the weather. No, I'm joking. If it's cold, I remember one time I cannot even move because it is so cold. So I need to ask my husband, can you turn on the warmer please, or the heater? So but joking aside, Ate, but actually
Mhm.
I think it's because of sometimes I have two kids, so the 2 years old, sometimes there's a lot of like commercial breaks for him, like, oh, he, like, we're about to go, then suddenly he made a mess again with his
Mm,
clothes. So and so instead of us, like, like on time on that, like, if we're going somewhere or we're doing something, sometimes those kinds of incident, but it's okay, it's understandable because kids is like that.
yeah.
And I think also, one thing is, like, if for example, sometimes it's hard to say no, but I know we should know how to learn to say no. But sometimes I'm trying to, like, do everything all at the same time. So yeah, so I think that one, but I'm trying now what I'm doing, because I'm doing a lot of things right now. So what I'm doing is I'm putting it really on calendar, and I'm making sure that I follow those schedules. But yeah, because I'm doing, there's a lot of things in my plate. So um yeah, so that's actually one of the things that hinders me, like the time, like, there's a lot of things, and with my
Yes.
kids, like, oh, we're about to go, then your clothes is dirty, and then you need to change again.
Right?
So
That's just
those
like
kinds of things, that's a lot of commercials. I remember.
basically, that's just, you know, being a mom, you know, that is definitely a part of that. You know, unexpected things happened all the time. So you just have to be prepared for it. But of course, we also have here Sister Ali, who is also a mom and also a wife, of course, and also she's also active in her church duties. So with that, pause, Sister Ali, when balancing your busy schedule and you know, in total of all the responsibilities that you have to do, um, what do you think are your best ways to stay productive? If you could just share your tips with us, Bob.
The best way to stay productive is definitely time management and staying on top what is needed to be done. I think about how it is with work. I am an HR professional, so with that
Mm-hmm.
work, I always jot down what's the most priority and then go
Mm-hmm.
down from there. So if you're preparing for a special occasion, or maybe a going out or something like this, INC media on radio, so you always have to make sure you prioritize your time and make sure everything is done beforehand, so that way you're not juggling and scrambling around and rushing and everything, because we don't like to scramble and rush, then we get all frazzled. So
Exactly.
it's always important to manage your time, put your priorities first, and get things done on a timely manner, so that way what you have to be done on a scheduled time like this,
Mm-hmm.
everything is is done correctly.
Yes, I agree on that at the alley. So, like just pointing out the main points on what she said, balancing your priorities, time management. Those are two very important things. They always, like, go in, they're like a power duo right there. Once you get at least one of those down, then you can kind of get into accomplishing whatever you need to accomplish to have a productive day. But we also want to hear. Also, Brother Ron is joining us right here. We all know him. He's also a very busy guy, so I can't wait to hear from him. Obviously, always balancing a busy schedule, Uncle Ron. So, what are your best ways to stay productive, Bob?
For me, the same as Sister Allie. What I do is I try to prioritize my projects that I need to work on. I set goals for the day, so I want to make sure that I take care of those. And but throughout the week, I also need a break from work as well. So I try to balance it out by getting out the house and just getting out there in nature and just
Mm-hmm.
breathing fresh air. So that's one way to recharge. That way I can get back into the office and do it all over again.
Right? It's just, do it all over again. Yes. So, again, guys, don't forget time management is definitely important. And again, balancing your priorities. I keep saying it because I think I need to remind it's for me. I need to keep reminding myself because as for me, I think for me, when I try at least to be productive, again, same thing, priorities, time management, but there are, like, for us, we have different ways on how we can handle and we have our productivity. So at least for me, I'm just going to share it with you guys. There are some people who are like work rest, but as for me, I prefer work 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 then rest rest. So but yeah, time, that's how I do my time management. And then again, of course, balancing priorities, which one, if there is a deadline, of course, that goes first. And then if you have ample time to do the other things, then hopefully, sometimes it's better to just get it done early as well. So you can have more rest time for you, more time for you, your family, and also, most importantly, for yourself, and be able to use your life and strength as well to perform your duties inside the church. But let's also hear the thoughts of our live chatters here with our comments. Brother Anthony here says, I usually equate productivity with work. A lot of times I have to solve complex problems and don't end up with good quote unquote results. Still felt productive because I worked through it. Yes. I think, also, even if we don't accomplish it, as long as we're starting it, I guess, again, it comes to perspective as well. As long as you feel accomplished and you started something, as long as you're going to finish it, I'm saying, I think, that's somehow productive. Also, another comment coming from our sister Lisa. She says, sometimes when you push yourself too much and you hit burnout, as protection from the stress, we numb out, watch TV, play games. That's why balance is important. Again, pointing out, balancing everything, again, everything in moderation, honestly. That's what she said. Hashtag Tempe. Brother Rod also said, I like being productive to avoid procrastination. Definitely another thing that we have to point out right here. That's what we want to avoid, we want to strike through that procrastination with productivity, definitely, for today's broadcast. Hopefully we'll be able to tackle that for today. More comments coming in from here. We have a couple more shout outs, we'll get on that later. Sister Donna Grace Palisak said, if there's a lot of distractions and interruptions, open and close parentheses, like social media stuff, will surely slow your productivity. Hashtag Salt Lake City. I agree. Again, this comes under the balancing your priorities, um, column as well. If sometimes you don't know, we've been on social media for way too long. I am guilty of this. I don't notice sometimes I am on social media for an hours on end, but Yes, another one from that. From Sister Catherine, she says, "Hello, MTS. To stay productive as a mother, food preparation in the weekends helps. Five menus for the weekdays, busy work and school schedule, plus also helps save money. Hashtag Salt Lake City." We also have a couple more comments right here. Let's see, a lot of shout outs coming from our brethren. From Brother Rod, "I need a good time management, no distraction, just laser focused on work." All right. We can definitely attest to that, Brother Rod. You're laser focused in supporting us here on INC Radio Mountain States. Hopefully, we can get your face on cam soon enough. But before we move on to the second part of our discussion, let's go ahead and get all of our brethren updated with our upcoming activities this coming weekend with our What's Up Mountain States. What's Up Mountain States? All right, while we wait to hear our bumper from our Kuya Tech, again, a lot of fun activities coming on right there. Just a little break, balancing out everything right here. We've been productive talking about, pointing out the main things that will help us be productive. But let's go ahead and take a little break and hear our activities coming up for this weekend with What's Up Mountain States. If Kuya Tech is ready. All right, I am definitely excited for our activities. Speaking of
What's up,
that,
Mountain States?
all right, again, what's up, Mountain States? Definitely get our energy rising, our loud cheers and excitement, because tomorrow here in the Nevada region, we will be having our band together in the Las Vegas courtyard, I believe. We'll be meeting there at 4 p.m. Pacific time, and you'll also be able to join us via video chat or video link from our brethren who are also in different regions. So you'll be able to cheer for your favorite bands as well, and also hear and watch the great talents of our brethren here coming again from the District of Mountain States. Another one coming from, I believe, the region of Utah. They will be having their donation drive tomorrow. Again, for more details, please do not hesitate to reach out to your local officers there in the Utah region. And we'll ask two of our crew members coming from different regions right there if there's anything going on around their area. Starting with Ate Roxanne. Ate Roxanne, do you have anything going on in the region of Arizona for this weekend or this week?
Hello, Ate Nikki. So later tonight we will have our evangelical mission in our chapel in the locale of Phoenix. So that's 6 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, and then tomorrow we do have INC giving spearheaded by our Kadiwas. So it's gonna be in the park, and we're gonna give away like free pizza, hot dogs,
Ooh.
so drinks as well. So and at the same time, it's like a family banding also in our locale. And then I just want to give a shout out to our representative there for the band together
Oh, okay.
from Locala Phoenix. Yeah, good luck to everybody who's joining the band together. So, and just have fun. That's it.
Yes, definitely. Let's just all have fun, of course. A lot of music, a lot of great talents coming out, and sometimes who doesn't show it off, but this is their time to shine. So we'll definitely all be there to support them and cheer on them. But we also have coming, probably if we'll ask later on Sister Marie when she's available, if they have any more activities coming in the Colorado region. But we'll put a pause on that for now and get back to our topic discussion. So earlier, we learned that Sister Ali is also working in the HR, department. So being with that ate, you're seeing a lot of like the productivity done. You kind of like overseeing, like the employees and all, making sure they're getting their job done as well. So with that experience and seeing all that, what's something that you wish you learned when you were younger that helps you to stay productive now, that gets you to accomplish whatever you have to do now?
This is such a good question, Sister Nikki. With what I wish I knew when I was younger to be productive is actually mentorship from our elders. Actually, they always inform us, save money, do this and do that, but never in the lifetime have I been told be productive. Being
Mm-hmm.
productive, being you doing chores or doing church duties, or even going to school is being productive. I You learn that as you grow, and as you get older in your in your faith, and your profession personally, right? So
Uh-huh.
um when you're younger, it's nice to have somebody who's there to mentor you and guide you. It's like, hey, being productive is doing X, Y, and Z, not just work, 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 or school, school, school. That's, yes, that is productive, but informing us that productivity is a lot of things in our lives. So if I can put that out there, if I have a Kadiwa or a Binhi beside me saying, hey, what's productivity mean? I can just, point them the things that they can do. Finding the hobbies is being productive, doing your chores is being productive, helping and volunteering, not only at church but other things like the animal foundation. Just putting that out there is being
Mm-hmm.
productive, just to keep yourself busy and not being part of that world too at the same time.
Yeah, definitely agree on that, Ate. I think I can kind of relate on what you said. Sometimes, hearing that from someone like, who is like our elders too, like, kind of like maybe, I don't know if I'm gonna use the right term, but maybe like kind of reassurance that okay, you know what? Thank you. I appreciate you appreciating me for doing something today. Sometimes it's different for all of us, but sometimes we just need that extra boost of appreciation, maybe, to like acknowledgement. There you go, acknowledgement that okay, yeah, you know what, that is actually productive. You might think that it's not, but you've done something, you've accomplished something, and you're doing something with it. So I would consider that for you as a productive day, and that hopefully would help them go throughout their day, like being positive and also even more determined to be more productive throughout their life. How about you, Paul and Coron? With a lot of experiences that you've had with your work, being like the director, what are the things that you wish you learned when you were starting out as well that you know now?
Um, how to be less productive? Well, because I've always been productive, and it's been nonstop. But
Mm,
it's kind of nice to be productive. It keeps you going. It keeps you active, and so on. If you tend to be lazy and just sit around, then yeah, it's not good for you. So,
yeah.
but at times too, when it gets too crazy, and you are too productive, it is good to take a step back.
Mhm.
Just again to recharge. So. But yeah, I can't really think of anything as I was younger. I just kept going and going.
Yeah. Wow, definitely an inspiration to all of us all the time, Always, Uncle Ron's always on the go. So we can definitely see that as well in the works. But Ate Marie, we see you pop back in right there. So thank you for coming back. Let's hear your thoughts on this, Ate. Is there something that you wish you
Mm.
learned when you were younger that helps you now to be productive?
Oh yes, a few things. First of all, the 5 minute rule.
Mm,
Basically, if you can get something done within 5 minutes, maybe 10 minutes, you gotta get it done right then. So I tend to live by that now, and I feel like it just made me a lot more productive.
mhm,
Otherwise, those little things are just gonna keep adding up, and then on your mind you're thinking, oh, there's so many tasks. But if you get them done quickly, then that's like mini wins, which will add
yes.
up to big wins. Sorry, everyone. I've been running. But also remember I said earlier about resting, and that's part of being productive. So
Mhm,
for me, I've learned to not take on too much. I think it was Ate Roxanne who said I have to learn to say no. For me, I've learned to say no. But that also opened me up to be more productive, because when I'm not as tight with my schedule, then I'm able to actually be more efficient.
mhm,
So yeah, being able to rest on the days that I think it was you, Nikki, who said that, like um, you work, 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 and then you rest, right?
mhm,
For
mhm.
me, I make sure that before I get to that point that oh, I really need a rest, I'm already being proactive in
Mm-hmm.
resting. That way I can be a lot more productive. So yeah, and then of course time management. In order to do that, you gotta be able to list your to-do list. Like for me, I have a to-do list, but I also put them in my calendar on my phone. My phone works for me, so whatever works for you. If you have a planner, that's good. But for me, just on my phone. That way, I can clearly see what's happening. But also being able to forgive myself if I can't do all my tasks all at once. I think it was Sister Ali who's mentioned that. So I gotta make sure that like I can put it for the next day, because you gotta be able to understand what's more urgent and what needs to be taken care of right then. But then if some tasks need to be pushed for the next day, then that's okay to do as well. But also, with that, the last thing that I want to say on that is, I'm not gonna leave something hanging just
Mm-hmm.
for the sake of it. You're like, oh, I already got 3/4 done. I don't need to do that. Like, for example, just one quick thing. I don't know who said this about laundry. So if you did your laundry, the last step is to put it away. Please just put it away. Like if you do that, I promise you, it will help you, because you'll see, oh, I got that task done. I'm not saying it's gonna be easy, especially if you don't like it so much, but you'll see you're accomplished, your house is clean, you don't have to worry about that. But yeah, I don't like leaving something hanging. If I can do it right then, unless I'm really pressed on time, I just take care of it. So yeah.
You know what, Ate, I definitely agree on you. Such good words right there. Because it's so funny because just last night I finally folded my laundry
Oh, there you
and
go.
put it away. So yeah, I am pretty proud of that. Finally got it done, got it out for the weekend, and I actually slept feeling pretty good about myself and productive. I have like waited out too long, but I was just like, you know what? This is not gonna fold itself. It's me. I'm the one in control here. So it is up to me if I'm gonna do something about it or not. So again, also it's just again priorities. It's up to us. We're the only ones who can really change that as well. A lot of people might be able to encourage you to keep telling you what to do, what not to do, but if you yourself you don't kind of accept that within yourself, that okay, what do I have to acknowledge, like what do I need to get uh, done and actually get it done, then nothing's going to happen. But again, great points from all of our panelists. We thank you so much for all your inputs right here. Just a couple comments right here in the live chat from brother Mark Palisa. He said, just need balance. Balance out the physical and the spiritual obligations. Hashtag Salt Lake City. Definitely agree on that. Um, we also have here from Brother Rod. He says, being productive means less sleeping, more working. Open close parenthesis, less sleeping, as in avoiding sleeping the whole day. Definitely agree. Although we need our rest, we need to sleep, but there are also some days that, granted, we need to take our rest, but life, we need to get stuff done, we need to keep going, we need to keep moving forward, so we need to do that. Sister Lisa also shares with us, the thing I wish I knew back then is that God's plan is always working for your own good. So just do your best and trust the path He lays before you. Don't sweat the small stuff and give thanks to Him. Definitely agree. God's plan is always the best thing that we can always rely and trust on. So, of course, with all of this, also don't forget to pray. Just, just little time, you could take on maybe praying, if you really need that boost of encouragement and get that inspiration, then do not hesitate to also say a little prayer before you do anything in your life. Sister Catherine also says, productive with your spouse, so you could both rest and watch movies together or series. Yeah, definitely agree. It's like a reward for us, giving ourselves that incentive to also be able to attain that productivity. um, John Carlene also said, tap into your interests and love what you do, as we do all things for God. Definitely, anything that piques your interest. Sometimes, unfortunately, we don't always get to do what we love, but there are responsibilities that we do have to get done. So, again, our main points that we have been talking about since the beginning of this broadcast, balance your priorities and time management, and the execution, the works. just comes after that. It is again up to us if we are just going to take that step forward and actually get the job done and be productive for that day. Right. We have time check 3:39. Wow, time has gone by real quick. So just to close off our discussion, again, a lot of really great insights and tips that we have been hearing throughout our broadcast for today. But just to close off our topic discussion about boosting our productivity, we are all members of the Church of Christ. So, uh, in what ways does remaining productive benefit us in, performing our duties inside the Church of Christ? So, we'll start off with our guest for today at the alley, Sister Ali. So, in what ways does remaining productive benefit us when we're performing our duties, Bob?
Actually, patience is so important to balance our duties in church, is because God put us in that position in the beginning, and he knows that we have the patience and we have the endurance, and we have to trust that he gave it to us for a reason. So with that being said, use it productively and use it wisely, because without that we wouldn't be who we are right now. So I know that many of us endure many hardships and trials, and we're just so tired. But remember that being productive and prioritizing ourselves and manage time management, we are in our duties for a reason. And so definitely always put God first when it comes to anything, when it comes to productivity, because that's our number one, is our main focus is our faith and our patience for our duty and for our church too.
I love that, Ate Ali. Thanks for sharing that. Of course, important patience. And this, in this world right now, everything comes in handy. So sometimes patience in whatever, even just waiting in line, getting stuff that we need, waiting for your like internet browser to load. So just little things like that too. Patience is a really important aspect as well when it comes to productivity. Some things, gets uh, are quicker to like accomplish, and some things take a little bit longer. But yeah, if we have that patience, and again in tandem with all of the main points that we talked about earlier, then hopefully we can all accomplish and all be productive, and hopefully have a great spring break, right? For our parents as well, together with their kids in school. Let's also hear Ate Roxanne's thoughts on this. We have seen you, Ate, as well, as a mom and also as a church officer. In what ways does remaining productive benefit you in performing your duties as well?
Well, for me, ate, since you mentioned I have a lot of things that I have, so actually, I think being productive, it helps me like have a like a healthy life balance. Like I have time with my kids, with my business, with church, with friends, and I also have time with myself. So I believe it's essential for me to have to really like have those kinds of productivity, like that is balanced, so that I'm not the stress, I still enjoy life even though I have a lot of things in my plate. So I think that that's important thing right now also, because I believe like the world is like the time is so fast, like like last night I was just looking at my youngest, like, oh, like before he was like just baby, like always like asking milk, just lying down there, but now he's like running around the house, and it time flies so fast. So if we don't learn how to be productive and learning like how to really like what really is the important things, like like we prioritize which one is the most important thing, then we follow ahead after, like that. So also with the clothes thing, I can actually relate on that sometimes, because it's because for me, if I'm doing something, I cannot really like I'm also like the person who wants to finish it first before I move on to another thing. So
Mhm.
if I'm not done with this, I cannot move on, like I'm so stressed, like I need to do this, I need to do this with the
Mhm.
laundry. So and also like for us moms, it's okay to ask help for from our
Mm,
husband. You know, if you
yes.
need help, just ask, because it doesn't make you a less of a person. So because we cannot really do anything, so also you just need to communicate also, like if you need help, if you need like me time. So I believe that's one of the also important things. So having productive, being productive helps us to have a balanced life, a healthy balanced life. I
Yes,
believe
there you
that's
go.
for me.
Very well said. I agree on that too. Asking help doesn't mean you're not going to be productive. You can be more productive, if you get that help. So don't hesitate to ask for help as well if you really need it. So I know sometimes our hard headedness, kind of leads us to like, it's okay. I'm going to do this myself. I can handle this. But it's okay. It's okay to ask for help, guys. So definitely, extend your ask for help from your friends or your coworkers or whoever you need help with. I'm pretty sure if you already thought of them, then they're probably always going to be there to help you all the time. And of course, again, the help of our Almighty God is always the best way that we can get things done as well and help us and inspire us in doing things in our life. Quick time check. Time has gone by really quick, but again, thank you so much. I think that wraps up our topic discussion about boosting our productivity. Again, thank you so much to our panelists and, of course, our live chatters who've joined us in this topic discussion. But don't go away yet because we still have a couple more minutes to our show. But for now, we're just going to go ahead and do a quick station break. So please hang tight in there and stay with us because INC Radio Mountain States will return.
You are listening to Iglesia ni Cristo Radio, the voice of truth.
Brethren around New Zealand held a coastal cleanup drive to keep the environment clean and safe for residents. What is the positive impact of keeping the coast clean? Let's find out here in INC Radio New Zealand Satellite Studio this Sunday, 10th of March 2024, 7 p.m. New Zealand Daylight Time, 2 p.m. Philippine Standard Time. See you then!
Welcome back. You're still tuning in with us here on INC Radio Mountain States. And as I promised, it is a quick station break. The previous promo that you have seen is coming from our INC Radio New Zealand, their coastal cleanup. So if you are in the New Zealand area, don't forget to reach out to the officers right around that area so you'd be able to participate in this activity and also join them in their INC Radio show. Going back to INC Radio Mountain States, we are not ending this broadcast on a sad note and a sappy note because we have learned how to be more productive, improve, and learn how to boost our productivity. Let's also just have a little fun and, acknowledge all of our accomplishments this year. I mean, not this year, this week. Or even just today, hey, it could be this year too. It's just the beginning of the year. But yeah, with that said, let's go ahead and do our MTS challenge.
MTS Challenge.
All right, MTS challenge. So it is pretty quick. I think um it is just mainly a challenge for me, but we'll see if it is a challenge too for anyone else joining us right here. So I will be calling this icebreaker or challenge as my highlight of the week. So any one of us in the hangouts here or even in the live chat will share with us what they were able to do that they felt accomplished with to be more productive throughout this week or as we end this week since it's a Saturday this week. So I'll actually go first. Like what I said earlier, I'm so happy and proud of myself for finally folding my laundry and putting it away, and fixing my closet. It's actually nice and neat, ready for it to be messy again. But yeah, anyone else? Let's start with Sister Marie. Sister Marie, what's your highlight of the week?
Oh, by the way, Sunik, I just want to say that's why I love doing laundry because you get to organize everything. I would say for me, I had an emergency this week, Wednesday night.
Mm-hmm.
So I got it fixed Thursday. I was actually off like already, so I was able to fix it Thursday.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, it's my garage, so I got to fix it Thursday. That was 80% fixed, and then today I got the last 20% fixed. And for me, that was very productive because it's been a really, really hectic, busy week plus that
Mm-hmm.
emergency, so that was harder. But like what I said, if you can get it done, don't put it off. That's what I tell myself. So instead of me waiting, oh, I'll just do it next week or the week after. It's gonna be lingering on my mind. So yeah, I got my garage fixed, everyone. Even though it was an emergency, I fixed it 2 days. So Thursday and today. But yeah, so I'm really happy about that.
Yay! Yay! Good, congrats to you, Ate.
Thank
That's
you.
a really good highlight, and hopefully you didn't get locked out or anything.
I'm good now. I did get locked out on Wednesday, but I'm good now, everyone.
Oh yeah, they got back up. You got back up, and your garage is getting fixed as of the moment right now, right? Actually, it's been
Exactly.
popping in and out. So real time, real live show, guys. Anyway, we'll go back to with Sister Ali, our guest for today. Sister Ali, what is your highlight of the week?
Oh, I'm so embarrassed. I didn't do anything this week. Actually, no, I
Sister
had to
Ali.
stop folding my clothes of laundry just to join in today. So
Oh, thank
I'm going to
you.
finish the rest of the night to fold laundry, and that'll be my productivity for the week.
Yes, it's okay. At least now we're even more encouraged to be more productive with your help as well, and hopefully we have helped you too with our comments and all of our panelists' insights right here. We'll all be productive and hopefully start our Sundays tomorrow. Feeling refreshed and energized to do more stuff throughout the week. How about you, Ate Roxanne? What's your highlight of the week?
Yeah, okay, Ate. I'm actually thinking about it. So there's a lot of sorry, there's a lot of things happened actually this week. So okay, so this week I was able to bond again with my youngest because he doesn't want to sleep until 2 a.m. So
Oh,
I took that time because he has a
wow.
lot of energy
Mm-hmm.
because actually we performed the night we performed the night the Thursday night. So we asked one of our friends to take care of him, but it's just that he slept all that night when he was there. So when we pick him up after our church, so he was fully awake because he just woke up. So he's awake until 2 a.m. But it's okay. That's the actually the time that I was able to bond with him, like watching TV because I'm done with everything that I need to
Mm-hmm.
do. So I told him like let's sleep, but he's still awake. So but yeah, but that's the time also I realized like he's growing up too fast, and
Mm-hmm.
spending time with him is really like important for me too because I'm kind of like busy for this week. So
Mm-hmm.
then after that, I was able to finish some of the details because I will have a big event this coming April with my business. So I was able to do all half of the things that's needed to be do, and so yeah, and then after that also this so so that was last night, and then I slept like 4 a.m. but I woke up like 6 a.m. today. So I only have like 2 hours, but it's okay. So I have a business meeting today this morning, and I was able to finish it. After that, I went straight here to Cottonwood. So I'm performing my duty again, and also
Yay.
tomorrow I'm gonna be performing duty again. So I'm kind of like a lot of things, but I'm happy because I'm productive. I'm busy, but I'm also like I know that this is the things that's important to me. So
Mm-hmm.
those things ate. So I'm just really like grateful that I have the energy and the
Yes.
time for that. So yeah.
Yes, definitely. Again, priorities, right? Good job to you, Ate Roxanne, for being very productive, not only this week, but throughout this day as well. Just want to read this quick comment from Sister Lisa. Sister Ali, you joined in on the radio show and gave great tips that should make you feel productive. Thank you for your shares. Hashtag Tempe, Hashtag MTS Rock Solid. Yes, thank you for that, Sister Lisa. And yes, again, thank you, Sister Ali, for joining us and gracing us with your presence here today. Definitely love having you today. But last but not least, I just want to hear Uncle Ron's thoughts as well. What is your highlight of the week, Uncle?
Hmm. Aside from adding to the laundry for my wife, I would have to say this week I was able to accomplish some upgrades and modifications to
Ooh,
our RV, getting it ready for our next road trip. So
yay.
I
Let's
kind of put it
go.
off to the side, but this week, yeah, was able
Mhm.
to accomplish that. So ready to hit the road.
Yes, definitely. Count me in.
Let's
All
go.
right. Well, we love hearing all of your highlights. And of course, let's read a little bit more in our comments right here. Sister Michelle says, my highlight of the week has been our band together practices. Ooh, getting ready for tomorrow. Sister Lisa also said, my highlight of the week, I was able to iron my husband's dress shirts and ironing some of his short sleeve barongs to be ready for spring/summer. Hashtag Tempe. Brother Rod says, I managed to clean my living room pot this week. Sister Leilani says, organize my closet. Brother Rod also adds, also, I finally washed my car due to the dust from the dust storm last week. Yes, we did have quite a dust storm last week. Let's see if we have more highlights that they shared with us right here. I think that's pretty much it, and just a lot of again coming from our brethren. Thank you again so much for all of your shout outs and greetings. Just to close off our topic discussion, again, boosting your productivity, staying productive can benefit the success of our future. Though at times it can be challenging to stay focused, the reward will always be worth the struggle. So this also applies most especially in our duties as members of the Church of Christ. Remembering to stay active and productive in our duties will all the more help us in the success of our faith until we reach our promised salvation. Again, that is it for our topic discussion for today. We hope that we have helped you and also inspired you into being more productive and again, boosting your productivity, not only for this week, but as you go through with whatever you need to accomplish in your lives. Again, thank you so much, Sister Ali, for joining us today. We love having you. Before we end, we'll give you the time to put out your greetings and shout outs if you have anyone for your family and friends. Now is the time.
Thank you for having me. I enjoy being here, and it's my second time, and hope to see everyone in the near future. Happy productive day.
Yes, happy productive day to everyone. Again, thank you so much for our crew members as well, Ate Roxanne, Ate Marie for also joining in, and of course, Uncle Ron. We also have Sister Princess who is also joining us there in the comments earlier. Shout out to her. Thank you so much again for our live chatters right there. Again, join us next week, same time, same place. Actually, no,
At same
erase
place.
that. Not same time. Tomorrow we'll be having our daylight saving time. If your area is observing the daylight saving time, it is spring forward. So all of our time clocks, please adjust it 1 hour early. And again, if you are attending services for tomorrow, don't forget to adjust your timepieces an hour early. For that, and of course, with that said, moving forward with next week, you will be seeing us not at 3 anymore. It's going to be at 4 p.m. Pacific time, 5 p.m. Mountain time, but still same 7 a.m. Philippine time. Again, next week, you'll be hearing from us at 4 p.m. Pacific time and 5 p.m. Mountain time for all of our states who observe the Mountain time. Again, thank you so much for joining us in today's broadcast. We hope that we have helped you in any way that we can, but we have a couple more minutes. We'll go ahead and read some of our shout outs. I also want to take time to shout out all of our live chatters who has been commenting since the beginning. We have here Sister Shaina, we have Sister Marivic Lopez, Brother John, we have Helen, Michelle, Sister Donna, Sister Catherine, Sister Lisa, Sister Samantha, Sister Remedio, Sister Lilani, Brother Rod. We also have Frodan right here, Helen. We have also Sister Malka Newcomb and Sister Remy. I saw their comments as well earlier. We have Sister Cheche. She also put in her comments there. Sister Carly, Sister Jocelyn, We have Sister Litzy Ilagan. Thank you for commenting. Brother Rod, of course. Sister Meredith. We also have Sister Lena Domayak from hashtag Denver. We also have a lot more comments right here from Gian Salas. We also have more and more comments. I can see a lot of West Las Vegas here, definitely. Thank you for always joining us. And Sister Lisa, just quick here, I stumbled upon this. Is it time to go? It went so fast. Thank you to all our awesome hosts and panelists. You guys are awesome. Thanks for a great show. And of course, again, don't forget hashtag daylight savings time for this year. You know, it is pretty quick. So again, that's next week. March 10th at 2 a.m. Adjust your timepieces, or of course, our phones automatically adjust. So hopefully, we don't forget that. Again, thank you so much, everybody, for tuning in with us. Quick time check is it is 3:59 p.m. Pacific time. Again, that is all the time that we have for today. Again, thank you so much for joining and listening into INC Radio Mountain States. Please do continue to join us for today, INC Radio DZM 954, changing lives through God's words. We cannot also forget to say our thank yous to these very special people. Of course, first of all, our executive minister, Brother Eduardo V. Manalo, our CEO, president of Subsea, Brother Angelo Eranio Manalo, our station manager, Brother Arnold Solano, our executive producer, Brother Manly Andaya, our district minister in the District of Mountain States, Brother Lowell Newcomb, assistant district minister, Brother Oliver Conlas, our CFO overseer, Brother Christian Ross, our DMM or district multimedia advisor, Brother Justin Ramos, all of our district multimedia, and all of our avid listeners of INC Radio Mountain States exactly at 4 o'clock. Thank you so much for joining us today on INC Radio Mountain States. Next up is INC Radio Canada. Thank you, everyone. Happy productive day, happy Saturday, and hope your great weekend is also starting productive. Bye. See you next week.
Bye.
Happy
Bye.
Saturday.
Bye.
Thank you, Team Laika. Thank
Bye.
you, Sister Ali.
Thank you, Team
Thank
Laika.
you, Team Liza.